Oh my, oh no, 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 no. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It's actually happening. This is not a drill. It's actually happening. Has Formula One somehow managed to revive itself from being in the absolute slums for the last couple years?
Boring.
Max Verstappen wins. For Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen.
Oh, it actually might be. Things are going good. Formula One might be back to its former glory. Do you remember those times when we were all younger? We were all slightly younger. We weren't all that much closer to death. Those times where Formula One was actually good. Those times where at the start of the season, it was a little dice roll, a little gamble. Who's going to win this season? What's going to happen? Is there going to be teammate drama? Oh, there's 100% going to be drama in the Red Bull team. There's 100% going to be some shenanigans going on. Whether it be a driver getting dropped, another driver being dropped, whether it be, I don't know, something happening. There was always something happening. Sometimes if it wasn't a direct battle for the lead, a direct battle for the championship, the season was always interesting one way or another. Whether it be drivers binning it into the wall, whether it be, as I said, something going on in some certain teams, something was always happening. And honestly, those times are deeply missed. Those times where there was actual championship battles as well. 2009, 10, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. Those times were arguably peak times in Formula One. And in the last couple years, that has been dimmed down a lot. Oh, you 100% know there's a championship battle brewing up. If you want to see that battle, Lando Norris versus Verstappen. Charles Leclerc, he's kind of fallen off. If you want to see a championship battle, like and subscribe. Otherwise, it will not happen. 2022 was an absolute boring season. A faked championship battle in the first couple races, and Verstappen just stormed away and won pretty much every single other race. Highlights of that season were Charles Leclerc winning a race, Mick Schumacher crashing in Jeddah, and Nicholas Latifi forgetting the track at Suzuka. And that was literally all that happened that season. Wow, so entertaining. Every single second we heard the Dutch anthem, and that was the end of it. Season over, boring, put me to sleep. 2023 was no different. Actually, it was even worse. The highlights of that season were Logan Sargent crashing out and De Vries getting dropped, and that's literally it. If 2023 didn't have De Vries or didn't have Logan Sargent, it would have been the most boringest season on the entire planet. I genuinely think I would have fallen asleep in every single race. That De Vries and Logan Sargent curveball maybe might have kept me awake slightly through every single race, but otherwise, what's the point of watching when you know that Verstappen is winning every single race of the entire season? And, well, he pretty much nearly did. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if certain people were popping Adderall to keep their concentration on that race, because it was boring. I mean, in that season, it was just worth it giving Max Verstappen the trophy before the race even started. Because there's no point. Just give him the trophy, let him go home, and then just let... I don't know, man. And honestly, 2024 was looking the exact same. Verstappen won Bahrain, 22-second lead. Verstappen won Jeddah, 13-second lead. Like, honestly, at that moment, I was thinking, oh, what's the point of watching this season anymore? Just give him the trophy, end of, call it a day, call it quits. Yeah. I am very, very happy to announce that after all of the hard times, after the hard times, genuinely, Prime Formula One is back. What we've all been waiting for, it's been cooking up in the stew, it's been, it's actually back. After all of these years, I didn't think I was going to survive this long through the Verstappen dominance. I thought I was going to be maybe 90 years old on my deathbed, and Verstappen, I'd honestly turn on that TV in some kind of room in my house and just see Verstappen still winning, still dominating. I thought that was going to happen. But times have changed. The script has flipped, and whatever is written in the skies, in the stars, well, it's actually got things spicy. Oh, and I'm not just saying that the dominance of Verstappen was boring, because let's not forget the certain dominance of a certain Englishman, a certain gentleman, Lewis Hamilton. That was also quite boring. And I might have barely been alive and barely been able to say goo goo gaga back in those days, but I can just imagine the dominance of the German, Schumacher. But anyway, Prime Formula 1 is back. You see, back in the day, nothing was guaranteed. Nothing was guaranteed. Race seats weren't guaranteed. Well, this season, a single race seat is guaranteed, and that is Lance Stroll on the Aston Martin. But looking past that, nothing was guaranteed. The race win wasn't guaranteed. No, genuinely. I mean, there's only one thing that's guaranteed this season, and that is another disaster class for Charles Leclerc. Every single race. But looking past that, there have been 5 different race winners in 4 different constructors. There's a genuine battle for P1 and P2 every single race. Verstappen and Norris, their friendship, as Lando Norris likes to call it, crying like a baby, that might be over. A battle is brewing. Something might be happening over the horizon. It's no longer your hippity-happity, oh, 1-2, or like, oh my god, congratulations, you won a race. Oh, congratulations, you came second. Ooh. No, it's no longer that. It's, oh, I came second. I don't want to come second anymore. I want to win. And I love it. The 2 title protagonists finally going wheel to wheel with each other. It's no longer that respectful, oh, here you go. You can have 2 meters car width space. Oh, I'll just let you past. Oh, yes, Lando. You won a race in Miami. Congratulations. You know, it's no longer any of that. In Austria, it's now hard-fought battles. The sprint race is where it started to brew up. Tension started to rise. And Lando Norris seemed more pissed than after Sochi 2021, but those things happen, and in the race it started to brew up even more. Dive bombs after dive bombs, after running Verstappen off track, after locking up, after everything, to finally Verstappen having enough and, well, morphing back into his 2021 self. Hamilton, he probably should tell Norris that it's going to happen every single race. We endured basically a whole 5 years of Verstappen and being an absolute nuisance on track. And over the last couple of years, it's been dimmed down because Verstappen has just been clear of everyone. We thought he had changed, but the thing is, he never changed. It just got a little masked behind his dominance. But now, oh, it is definitely back. He's hungry, he wants to win, and he knows he's no longer in the fastest car. He knows that Red Bull has issues, and he knows that the only way he can win a race is by slamming Lando Norris into the wall, into the barrier, and creating punctures, and not turning the car and just being a nuisance. And in my eyes, that's what it's meant to be. That's what Formula 1 is all about. Those Senna and Prost days, oh, that was good. Senna was glorified for ramming people off track, for being a dangerous driver. Championship battles were determined of who could be in the gravel, who could be in the barrier. And, well, if people are praising him for that and absolutely slandering Max Verstappen for doing the exact same thing, I don't know why. I think it's a great thing that Verstappen and Norris came together because that just shows they're both titans, they both want to win, and they won't give it up easily. That's cool. Yes, that's great. And finally, people can pick up the scraps from lower down the grid. I mean, there's an actual battle for the win every single race, and that's entertaining. But that's not the only entertaining thing about this season. There's a team that isn't meant to be at the back of the field, and they're trying to build their way up, that being Alpine. There's a team that is at the back of the field every single race, and they've somehow managed to get things right. They are starting to score decent points. Sauber is like your 2021 back marker, and Williams is Williams, just like they always are at the back of the field. And, well, you know, Logan Sargent can still throw a curveball. Alonso has gone back to his demon time being the bad guy of Formula 1. He doesn't really care about Aston Martin. He's slandering that team already. Guys, why are you talking? Talk less, work harder. It's pretty simple. I don't want to be finishing P18. Come on now. Sergio Perez's favourite position is P8. Can't qualify well, can't race well, is in the barrier nearly every single race, is in the gravel nearly every single race. Oh, and let's not forget, just like I mentioned at the start of the season, a season isn't a completed season if there's no drama in that RB team or Red Bull team. And honestly, there is. Perez, you're awful compared to Verstappen. And Daniel Ricciardo, well, I don't think Red Bull wants him anymore, and neither do RB. Helmut Marko, how many races were you still lost? Liam Lawson, he's waiting in the sidelines. Things are getting spicy. All of that merged into one season. That's reminding me of 2018, 2019, 2021. All of that into one season. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's not only a battle for the championship, there's a battle for the constructors. There's a battle for everything. Every single point matters. And the best thing about it all is that even when Verstappen manages to crash in, well, Austria, he still finishes above Sergio Perez, and a long ways ahead of him, and with a 10-second time penalty. There is inter-team drama, Esteban Ocon getting dropped, Alpine being an absolute mess. In Formula 1, in other sports, in everything. Hamilton's going to Ferrari, and who knows, at the end of the season, there actually might be a battle in Abu Dhabi or before that or whenever. And honestly, if someone were to say that this is what the season is going to look like, I would be like, don't lie, I'll shoot you. No, that's not going to happen. Yes, all of that might happen in the next 5 years, but not all compressed into one little. See, but that's what's happening. And honestly, yeah, and yes, I'm all here for it. Verstappen has gone back to being normal Verstappen and crashing people out. There's drama everywhere. It's just what Formula 1 needs. Netflix are now probably licking their lips. Oh, what an entertaining Drive to Survive this is going to be. And with all of the things that I've said, we've not even hit halfway into the season. Imagine another, 13, 14 races? What might happen? I don't even want to think about it. It just, well, it will happen. The final words that have to be spoken is, Formula 1 is back. Better than ever. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Do you think that there's an actual championship battle? Is this season one of the best seasons that we've seen in the last, well, recent years? Let me know down in the comments and watch it there. Subscribe and like. Don't know why you wouldn't. If you don't, then you're kind of sad, fake and a fraud. And don't die because then you can't watch other videos and blah, blah, blah. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't die. Have a safe and fantastic rest of your day and peace.
That's all, folks.